All right, so all summer long we've been enjoying this Sea-Doo jet boat. It's had one inherent flaw that I've not really been able to find until now. This boat has been taken on water and the pump seems to be running constantly. I've done many inspections on it while we were out at the islands and stuff like that and never saw any water coming in. Really strange. But there's always water coming out when I pull the plug out at the end of the trip, and I found out where my problem is: under power. Let's take a look at it and see if we can get this thing fixed. When I was inspecting this originally, I thought for sure it was going to be the carbon seals that were going to be giving me the issues, letting water in, but that is not the case. And what is the case? These being the 717 engines. Apparently this is extremely common, so now I'm aware of it. What we got is a leak in the tune pipe. So this is a dual wall pipe, and it lets water run through the pipe to cool the exhaust system. And what happens is these things corrode over time and cause leaks. I'm going to get this tune pipe off so I can show you what's going on, but where we're having our issue is right down here. It is just blowing water clean out of there. All right, so we got our pipe out up on the bench, and you can see exactly where the problem is. Like I said, this is a twin wall pipe. The exhaust actually runs through the middle of it, and then around the outside of it is it encased in water. The two don't mix, but because of the way this sits in the boat, water has a tendency of sitting in here and rotting it out over time. Now what these are just casting plugs. So when they cast these things, they have to have holes to be able to pour the metal in between the sand. And then once that's done, they just weld a cover on them. And like I said, that rots out. Now the proper way to fix this is going to be to grind this down and TIG weld it. Unfortunately, that's just out of my reach right now. I can't really afford an AC/DC TIG at this point. So I'm going to do what the home remedy guys would do, is we're going to clean this up real good and we're going to seal this off with JB Weld. First thing I want to do is get this fitting out of the way. Gotta love freshwater machines. All right, let's get this cleaned up, ground down. Now that is a very large hole, and that's going to be very difficult to fill properly with JB Weld, so I have to work something out here with getting a washer inside of here. Should be able to do it because it is a little bit of an oblong hole. If we can get a washer in there, get that JB welded in, let that cure, and then we can go ahead and JB weld over the top of it. So I think what I'm gonna do is rough this up here I'm going to try to force this inside of here, JB weld it in, let that cure, grind this off, and then JB weld the top of it, and it should be solid. There's not much pressure in this water that would be an issue as far as blowing this out. So this, even if it was, this sitting on the inside of there would push against it. So I put the vice grip on here to hold some tension against the bolt upward. I'm going to let that cure for about 24 hours. We'll come back, we'll cut the head of that bolt off, grind all this flush, and then put another coat of JB Weld over the top, and this repair will be done. All right, it's the next day. Let's see how we did here. Feels pretty good, almost like it didn't cure fully. Well, let me go ahead and get this cut off, and we'll rough this back up again and hit it with another coat, and that should fix this pipe completely. Yeah, I'm just about out of my JB Weld here, so let me finish this up, and got some new tubes on order. All right, so once that heals up, that thing is going to be solid as a rock. Again, like I said, there's not a ton of pressure in there, so this is going to be a complete repair. If you need to do this at home, remember, putting a little bit of heat on this helps it flow more easily, gives you a more uniform appearance, and also it helped to jumpstart the curing process just a little bit. You can do that with a hair dryer or a heat gun, or I use a MAP gas torch very lightly just to warm it up. So again, we'll let this cure another 24 hours. Back on the boat she'll go. So there we have it. Our repair is complete. Of course, you could go ahead and grind this all nice and flat and sand it down, make it all look pretty, but you don't even see this anyway. So we're gonna leave it at that. Go ahead and get this back installed, and then test ride it and make sure we got no water coming out. right, so it looks like we got this leak fixed. Boat ran beautiful all day, no water in the hull. The pump didn't even come on one time, so we're in good shape there. We're going to keep an eye on it from now on, especially the other pipe, just to make sure that we don't have that issue on that one. We know how to fix it now. So basically, I'm home. So now I just need to park my boat at my dock and head in, and we're going to be done for today. No, it's definitely not my house, but I like it. You guys take care. Thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting. See you on the next one. Man, we need to get a house like that.